Howdy partners, and welcome to my new video. If you're new here, hi, I'm Lex, and today I'm not sure how to feel about what we're doing. What I'm doing. A lot of you have followed in, especially my live streams, as I began Mini Isle, the island that is a cherry blossom theme where I wanted to have the island itself be as small as possible so it would mostly be waterscaping, you know, one big ocean with a tiny space in the middle, and my challenge was to fit all of the buildings in that tiny island, and so that's why the island is called Mini Isle. This is the map for those of you who are not familiar. As you can see, we are like midway through processing this. We're like halfway done with flattening and setting up all the water, I guess. And I'm gonna delete it. Aww. I didn't want to do this. I have been excited about this island idea for so long, and it was such a relief to finally start it, but it has been over a month since I last played this game, like this save file. It's been over a month since I really even considered playing it, so I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna talk to these villagers one last time before we say goodbye to this island for good. I really didn't want to, but I think it's going to be good for both my content creation and for just my enjoyment of Animal Crossing. I dread every time I think about how I need to do something on this island, I just dread it. And I know a lot of people loved this island. So many of you have reached out like, hey, when are you going to do another video on Mini Isle? And telling me how much you enjoy the Mini Isle videos. And I appreciate you all so much. I'm so sorry if I'm letting you down, but I'm excited about other themes right now that I would really like to try. I'm thinking we can vote in the comments, by the way, so let me know. Also, look at Norma using this tiny strip of water. Half the island is water, Norma. Half the island is water. Anyway, I think we should vote on it. I'm considering, so my number one I think would be Tropicore. For my next theme, I just really like the idea of it. I've always wanted to do a Tropicore island and I've never been able to pull it off in the past, but I haven't tried in the past year and a half or so. So I'd like to try again, perhaps. And the second one would be another autumn island, like Lost Falls, but a different sort of vibe on the island. Here's Paolo, by the way. Did you happen to notice a really good smell? It was O'Hare's shampoo. I'm deleting the island and Paolo is having his gay awakening. It smelled so good, like apples and peach cobbler. Amazing. Science made a shampoo that smells like peach cobbler. Way to go, science. Paolo has just admitted that he is very fond of our King O'Hare's shampoo, and I'm gonna delete this island, and their love story is never going to occur. We can't even have lore and drama on this island because I'm getting rid of it, so that was so sad. I was like, I finally have tea on this island the day that I'm gonna get rid of it. It's like they knew and they were fighting. Here is my last DIY bottle for this island as well. You're just gonna come along with me on a lot of last. But anyway, yes, tell me in the comments whether you'd like to see me create a Tropicore island, which is going out of season, but is one of my favorite themes, and maybe you'll miss summer when it's, you know, as we move into autumn. On the other hand, autumn would be seasonal. It would be very appropriate for this time of year. I'd probably finish it up. Well, I don't want to make any promises given how long I've been working on Lorien. Over a year. Or no, it'll be a year in November that I've been working on my Lorien island. So, you know, it'll be a slow process probably, but let me know. Let me know which one you'd rather see. And here is, I think, my last villager. They're doing the fishing tourney, so it didn't feel very authentic to their characters. As I was looking at this also, I decided that I did want to stop by the shops one last time. I was like, I do at least have to say goodbye to Mabel and Sable, especially Sable, actually. I haven't even become friends with her yet. So I stopped by and spoke to the Nook twins. I kind of wish there was an option just to chat with them instead of like only the help options. You know, that would be so cool for the NPCs to have a just chat option where you can just talk to them, build friendships with them the same way you can with villagers. I want to give Timmy and Tommy little gifts. Also, now that I'm recording this voiceover, I feel like maybe I should have given my villagers gifts to say goodbye, but I don't even think I played long enough to like get to the point where I could gift villagers. I also don't know why I bought that when I'm literally about to delete the island. You know, you win some, you lose some. I also was just looking at this little water can with the tulips. I need that item in the game. Here I am visiting the Able sisters just one last time. I did ignore Mabel. I decided that Sable exclusively deserved my farewell attention, and I haven't even built the friendship rapport with her yet. So this is like a tragedy. I did decide to check out their wares one last time, and I did spruce up my outfit. Look at this pink jacket. I think, yes, she is a professional cowgirl. This was cursed, by the way. That skirt, cursed, absolutely. We're not gonna keep that on, don't even worry about it. I think I already have the cowboy boots, but then I scrolled down and they had the pink Converse in stock, so you know I had to do that. Had to get rid of the skirt because it was ruining my entire vibe. But look at this outfit. How precious! I did also take off the hairpin because I was like, you know what? I think that the cowboy hat is fitting for this island. This was a whole vibe. This was an era for me, my cowgirl era. So yeah. And that was like a couple of my lasts on this island. I fully convinced myself that I had the storage shed item on this island, and I don't know if I did have it and I just misplaced it or if I never had it. I actually forgot to check my inventory. Even so, my goal was to mail my storage shed back to myself because that's like a pricey item and it's good to have around. I could give it to myself for my next island, whatever I make. Didn't have one, and I was like, well, that's silly. So I decided to mail myself 2 things. Anyway, that's the limit for a day. You can mail your friends in the game 2 items per day, and you can send them 2 Nook shopping items per day. So I did give myself 4 little gifts as like a farewell to myself as well. I spoke to Orville again. It would be nice if you could just chat with them instead of needing help. Please, Nintendo, let me chat up the bros, you know what I mean? But yes, so here I'm sending a letter. I didn't even best friend myself, so at first I thought that I didn't even have myself as a friend, but it's okay. I was just in the regular friends list, languishing. I did end up sending myself the pink tiara hair so that I have a tiara on Lorien now, and I also sent myself, yeah, see, there are items in my inventory. One of those was probably the storage shed that I was looking for all along. But then my second item was a rubber duck because I used my last white rubber duck in my last build, and so I was like, you know what? I deserve a rubber duck. I proceeded to visit resident services and order myself one of the counter tables that I bought earlier, and then I also ordered myself one of the little mama's bears that's like pink and very cute. I was like, I deserve this. It's self-care as I say goodbye to this island. I'm actually so sad about this. Like, I know it's very sudden, but I've been thinking about it for a while, and just logging on today made me feel like I was making a mistake. I was like, maybe I can make this work, but I think that this is the best, both for me and for whatever I decide to do next. So I've done a lot of lasts, and now we are taking our final breaths on Mini Isle. I guess my resident representative kind of dies when you delete the island. Like, she's gone. I'm gonna appreciate this flag one last time because it is so beautiful. Look at her. She deserves to be in a dream address, and I'm so sad that I don't have one to offer. I don't feel like anyone would benefit from an empty island. I also felt the need to stop by and apologize to O'Hare for preventing him from experiencing that relationship with Paolo, the pink elephant. I am so sorry that I have stopped this relationship before it could even begin. In the interest of not stalling any longer, I went ahead. I missed the data management the first time, okay? I was nervous. I was a little bit anxious about this. We're gonna go ahead and delete the save data. If you haven't seen this before, it is wild how fast it goes. Delete all save data. Deleted data cannot be recovered. Do you want to delete this data? I did. And look at that. Did you see how quick that was? It was gone. Anyway, remember to tell me whether you'd prefer a fall island or tropicore, and bye!